Hey guys, coming back at you with another quick tip for when you're rehabbing a house. Okay, so you take off all the, we restored this kitchen, right? So took off all the doors. It's the very first thing you do. You throw away all the old hardware because it probably has 10 coats of paint on it and it looks like shit. So you're gonna get this new hardware and lo and behold, take a look. The holes are reversed. See that? So when I line this up, by the way, so what do? Let me show you. Okay, so see that line right there? So I just by eye, I draw a line from the center of this hole up this way. Why? Because I want to center the hinge. I want the hinge in the exact same spot. So what I do is I line this up with my line right there. You see it? So there's my line. I put it right in the center of the hole. And why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I want these two holes here and here to line up with the holes that are already on the cabinet here. Okay, I know it's a little run, it's an old run, I gotta get out. Anyways, so I want it to line up, right? There's some more down here. There's our holes, our original holes. I want them to line up. Why? Because this is hardwood. I don't really want to have to re-drill it. The faces are usually hardwood or semi-hard. But anyways, you can't really screw into them. You can, but your screw's gonna fall. If you try to push too hard, your screw's gonna keep falling off on the side on you, and it's a giant hassle. So these have to be pre-drilled. And then same thing with this. This is hardwood here. You know, it's gonna be oak or something like that. And this is probably pretty hardwood too. So you can't take these screws and drill straight into here. It's never going to happen. You're going to fall over. You're going to pinch your fingers with the drill gun and screw gun, right? And so you got to pre-drill these. So here's what I do. What I do is I'm using two drill guns. So I'm using this drill gun with an actual drill on it, and then I'm using this little drill gun with my screw head on it. So here's my setup right there. So here's what you need to put these on. You need this, you need your pen, you need your knife. What for? Just to cut these packages open, because they're a hassle. You don't want to rip every one open. You use a razor blade, use your knife, cut that open, and cut this little package open, right? And then also, let me tell you, there's different screws in this little package, so don't mix them up. So you can see that there's a long screw, and then there's short screws. Okay, so there's 4 long ones, 6 short ones. The 6 short ones go in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 2 longer ones, they have an oval head on them. They go through these 2. Okay, and this is what they end up looking like, just like that. Those are your 2 oval heads. And the inside, you got your flat heads. Okay, so there you go. So anyways, that's the job, putting the drawers back on. And there's more little tidbits, but that's it. So line up your line. Where's my line at? There it is right there. See it? And then here's my other line right there. There's my other line. I'm going to line that up. And then also, so that the doors don't open and act funny, I give a little relief on them. So what I do, sorry for the camera moving around, but I'm doing my left hand here. I pull them out a little bit, right? So I pull them out this way, okay? Just a hair, but I pull them out so that there's no pressure on the hinge at this point right here. Right here. I don't want any pressure on the hinge when it opens. So I want them to open and close smoothly. So I pull them out this way, just a hair, and then I pre-drill my holes. Right? And sometimes if I really want to be careful, I'll drill this hole first, I'll put this screw in, then I'll drill the other 2 and put them in, just to make sure the whole thing doesn't move around where I don't want it. So there you go. But it's coming along, right? Coming along nicely. Here's the kitchen cabinets with most of the doors and drawers put in. I'm still painting those. I painted this now, though. You can see that. That's the one I shortened. I shortened it a little too much by accident, but anyways. That one's in, that one's in. The drawers are all in. I had to fix them and get different parts, etc., to get them to go back in right. So And then I made this too short. Like I said, I made this too short, the cabinet, so my microwave is going to stick up a little bit. So I had to paint this edge here, which normally I wouldn't have to, but I painted this bottom 1 inch because we're going to see it after all. So anyways, not a big deal, but see the backsplash is all done. And my lighting is in, except this one's going to get a bunch of those little sconces like that, right? I got to get the rest of them. I got them in my storage or something like that. That's a chandelier left over from some other job, or somebody gave it to me. And then you can see the can lights are in, and then our new nipple light is in. And that's what she looks like so far. House is coming along. The edging is in. We're going to put some excess granite right there. I showed that in the last video. Anyways, this is what it all looks like right now. I got all my blue spots all over the wall. There's little tiny holes. There's 1 to 3 holes near all of these little blue tapes I put there. So I put them there during the daylight to remind myself, but I'm going to patch them in the daylight too. But I'm going to patch them very delicately and then go back and touch up, right? So here's how it's coming along though. Super clean, right? Looks really clean. Okay, Paul out, and there's our new fan in the living room. It's a remote control fan, so you don't see any chains hanging off it. Okay, all right, Paul out. Those are the tidbits for fixing your cabinets. Oh, and I got lucky on this job. We put in the thermostat, the gas man came out, hooked up the gas, and turned it on, fired right up. So our furnace is working great, our water heater is working great, so that's a freebie right there. Okay, until next time, see you guys. See ya.